I made a list of things I miss about drinking and things I've gained since quitting drinking, and I want to share them with you. And I'll start with some things I miss about drinking. So the first thing is dark cocktail bars. Miss them. I love a dark cocktail bar while drinking an old fashioned, candlelight. You can barely read the menu, so dark. Love it. Miss it. I miss experiencing the flavors of wine and, a cocktail, maybe a beer, all those flavors that come with having a beverage, an alcoholic beverage. I miss it. I love flavors. There's different flavors out there. This is a different category. I miss this category. I miss cheersing with people in a group with alcohol, like that vibe. You can cheers with a coffee or a tea or a water. It's not the same. I'll do it. I do it. It's not the same. I miss this version of it. And I do miss less and less, but sometimes I miss being able to shift my feeling state, how I'm feeling, from just a couple sips of alcohol. Though I will say, the more I learn about using movement, exercise, dance, writing, art, breath work, meditation, my thoughts to shift my feeling state, the less I miss being able to do that with alcohol. But it's still something that sometimes I miss because it just seems easier in the moment. Though, is it? And that's really it. Those are most of the things I miss about drinking. Not much else. So here are some things I've gained since quitting drinking. I have a stronger relationship with God. I'm more connected to my purpose. I don't get hangovers, ever, which is amazing. My whole life used to be a hangover. I don't black out anymore, which is massive, huge. That's amazing. I no longer text my ex, who I would only text if I had been drinking, which is a major win. Trust me on that one. My anxiety. I used to have anxiety that made me so uncomfortable, through the roof, debilitating, crippling. When I would wake up, it'd wake me up in the middle of the night, in the morning. If you know, you know. It felt like it was tormenting me all day. It was actually communicating with me, but it was just so intense, and that has basically disappeared. I can still experience anxiety and anxiousness, but it's normal, it's healthy, it's useful. Yeah, that's a huge win. I'm much more connected to my body. I can better support my body because I am connected to it. I can hear it. Once I removed the alcohol, it's just a much healthier, stronger bond with my body, and I can, hear what it's communicating with me. Although the anxiety and the hangovers were communicating with me, but that was like a toxic relationship with my body. Now it's healthier. My skin is better, which is really a reflection of my inner health. So that's a good one. It's not just, but it does add to confidence too. And generally I'm safer. Huge. This is huge. When I was drinking, I was inviting in so many toxic, unsafe scenarios. And now I'm generally safer, which is essential for, my foundation in life. So I could probably add more to the list, but those are the big ones that come to my mind. It was interesting because when I actually was saying these out loud and writing them down, I was willing, ultimately, at the end of the day, to sacrifice all of these amazing, powerful, spiritual, healing gains for a few kind of weightless, temporary experiences. Of course, I know at the end of the day what I was trying to do was avoid dealing with things I was feeling. And that's where alcohol came in. But at the end of the day, the work to put in to develop a grounded, spiritual, healthy life is so much more worth it. I couldn't believe the contrast of the lists. So I'm curious, what would be on your lists? What do you miss about drinking, or what would you miss about drinking? And then what would you gain? What would you gain from quitting?